It is a blessing that you have taken the time to personally visit us at the grassroots level to see our operations. It is a great privilege. Thank you so much for your time and commitment. Thank you. Las Malo Coffee's vision statement is to build a bridge for our valued rural coffee growers in the province and also our neighboring provinces, and allow them access to competitive and value-added prices. Just a brief history about Las Malo Coffee. Las Malo Coffee started from buying parchment coffee from 2016 to 2017, registered in 2018, full operation in 2020. Our commitment is to strengthening PNG's coffee sector, especially in the Eastern Highlands province. Empower rural farmers through fair and honest trade, ensure competitive and value-added returns for their hard work. We serve over 13,500 rural farmers across the 8 districts of Eastern Highlands province. Also, neighboring provinces including Simbu, the Elibari range there, Mount Hagen, Southern Highlands, and even Meding. They're coming here to sell the coffee and processed coffee. We employ more than 100 plus, both men and women. Now you can see not plenty here because no coffee season, so they're laid off, but we'll employ them when we have coffee. We are consistent with tax obligations to the IFC. We have contributed well over 18.3 million kina to the government through GST payments from 2019 to 2025. The support we get. From the other side, you will go and see it. We have the color sorter, the alarm machines, the gravity separator, and compressor were initially purchased on loan by our Australian export partner, Upstream Coffee Imports, for 1.2 million. Upstream Coffee Imports, upon trust, purchased all the machines on behalf of Las Malo Coffee. Our agreement was that the loan would be repaid in installments by deduction from our export sales. We'd also like to express our heartfelt gratitude to the World Bank for your support through CIC, PACD's funding of $360,000, which helped us to offset 30% of our loan. A big relief, thank you, World Bank. We are still paying in installments. Every time we send a container, that's what they deduct from the loan we have agreed. Improved, when we have all these new machines, improved efficiency and export quality. The color sorter that we have now, you will go and have a look at it. And accelerators have greatly improved export quality by 97%. We used to hire over 100 plus ladies to insert coffee, manually to remove eye defects. This is now all done much faster, more efficiently by the color sorter. Previously, we produced 2 to 3 containers per month, but now, with the color sorter in place, we produce 5 to 6 containers per month, depending on the coffee we have. Our new sensor-powered packaging technology has greatly improved our packaging as well. According to CIC reports for 2025, out of the 783,307 green bean bags exported, PNG achieved export earning of 1.3 billion, and from that, Las Malo contributed 2%. the challenges that we face. We provide vital transport services to assist rural farmers in the very remote, rugged, inaccessible areas in the districts, including Lufa, Okapa, Ungai, Bena, Kainantu, and other parts of Eastern Highlands Province. We ensure that farmers bring in their coffee and sell them at factory door price and enjoy the fruit of the hard work they do in the village, because when people bring price to the village, they pay them at a very low price. So we bring the coffee in on their behalf so that they can benefit the price, the door price in here. It is difficult to maintain this service because degrading road conditions, wear and tear, escalating maintenance costs is a big problem. In order to continue to maintain these vital services, we need to replace our existing worn-out transport fleet. Otherwise, we might not go in there to assist. The other challenge that we face, you can see the factory machineries in here. They call it the table, they call grader table, ENSA 14, this toner, and auto dryer. They are all second-hand, and we collected them from rundown factories, and we rebuild them ourselves. But you will think that they are new, but they are rebuilt ones. They are also rapidly degrading due to wear and tear as well. In order to remain competitive and consistent in delivering high-quality export coffee, especially in an industry that is mostly dominated by foreign exporters, we need to replace our worn-out machinery to improve production capacity. And the third that we faced is the continuous power blackout in Goroka. It's another major problem that disrupts production and sales schedules. Our worn-out generator is rapidly degrading due to wear and tear and overuse. We need to replace our generator to boost production and sales.
This is a model PNG family. Their own home rural outskirts of Goroka, finding opportunities. They're both educated a little bit and giving back to the community. And so, Coffee Minister, Agriculture Minister, CAC, let's not talk much. Find solutions for the problems they encounter. Let's just find solutions. Let's find solutions and incubate more of Maureen out there in our community.
Thank you.
All right now. And I want to announce, let's study the freight support policy. How come ceased catering from Okapa at the back of Mount Michael without a dollar or toya from our freight support?
True.
Let's study this aspect. Let's study the work on price support, and then linking up with the green gold card that Minister was alluding to. Find ways, remove impediments, cease implementing growers getting good price. Now, how do we remunerate her for her effort? Those bridges must be bridged, and I think the program with partnering World Bank, this is coming in for us to fix this and making sure that farmer gets good money, the people like this business gets good money, the country gets good money, and of course, outside those we sell to know that we are a reliable supplier of coffee products in our country. I want to say thank you. Don't leave your coffee. Hold on to your coffee. We'll make sure we tidy all the problems and impediments in our system. And in time, you're earning right money. And of course, together we contribute to the growth of our country. God bless. Thank you, Thomas. Well done. We'll look into those issues yourself.
Thank you. The Prime Minister has said everything I was going to say. Well, I have very little to say except to thank this lovely couple and to congratulate you for your wonderful efforts to bring this enterprise up and to help coffee farmers, more coffee farmers in this region. I say that from the bottom of my heart because I actually do come from a coffee growing country. You know, if you draw a line around the world from PNG through the Pacific, you will get to my country, which looks very similar to this, and the same altitude and the same kind of coffee. So I know what it is to be a smallholder farmer, because in my family I have relatives who grow coffee. And it has been a crop that is well managed. If it is well managed, if it is well supported by good companies like yours, if there are good policies, people can really, improve their livelihoods, their incomes, and good jobs. The World Bank is very proud, the World Bank Group is very proud to be helping this company and the many hundreds and thousands of smallholders that are benefiting through the program that we have currently with the government of Papua New Guinea, and with the new program that we are launching today called AgriConnect. We're going to start with about $250 million and expand this to many more. We're going to expand this to many more, hopefully hundreds of thousands of farmers, coffee farmers, and farmers of all kinds of other crops here in Papua New Guinea. So thank you so much for hosting us here today. Please keep pushing, because I know this is a daily labor of love and hard work. But as the Prime Minister said, the market is growing for coffee, and people are paying more and more for good quality coffee. PNG coffee actually is one of the better qualities around the world, and if you process it well, like you're doing here, you will continue to fetch better prices. So congratulations on all these great efforts, and thank you very much for hosting us. Thank you.
I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for receiving us and for congratulating you. I think, Mr. Prime Minister, we were talking about AgriConnect. What we need to do is have hundreds and thousands of companies like this to grow, to foster, to expand their business and create jobs the way this company has done for people of Papua New Guinea. Thank you.